Bumba's mask has undergone some massive changes in Season 4, and as a jungler I'm a really big fan of some of them. By decreasing the cost of 500 gold and increasing the additional damage to jungle camps, junglers are finally able to be strong at level 1 again, and without red pot. But junglers aren't the only ones who are getting buffed by this item. Supports can now easily afford this item, along with another starter item, which is going to be Mark of the Vanguard, and some potions. And for those of you who are not familiar with Mark of the Vanguard, understand that the starter item will make you nearly unkillable at level 1. With 150 extra health, 10 physical protection, and 5 damage reduction, any god with this item is going to be a pain in the ass to take down at level 1. Which means that when matched with Bumbas, strong level 1 lanes can easily outclear, then invade and take purple buff without a big health loss. Due to high defense and the heal from Bumbas, supports can easily afford to invade these buffs, and junglers can't afford to rotate. Rotate to the dual lane side to keep this buff for yourself, and you're going to find that you're missing a speed buff and a mana buff once you return over to the solo lane side, courtesy of the enemy jungler, which means that strong level 1 dual lanes are now the name of the game. But purple buff isn't the only buff at risk here. Red buff is very easy to invade as well, and these two buffs combined create a massive farm lead for the duo lane, not to mention steal farm from the enemy jungler and the mid. So to everyone watching, I hope you'll agree with me that this is not what we want for SMITE. I love that Hi-Rez wants us to think outside the box and use different starts. I also really like to see that Hi-Rez wants more jungle pressure at early levels. But in its current state, I expect Bumba's Mast to encourage highly aggressive support characters, like Hercules, Ymir, and even some assassins like Fenrir and Arachne. Characters which are going to be unstoppable 2v2 in the jungle, and which remind me of some of the balancing failures of Season 1. So all of that said, I would like to make a suggestion. A very simple one. Make Bumbas cost 600 gold. Junglers are still going to receive a buff to damage, but at the cost of a lack in consumables. Supports have the option to go into Bumbas at a similar risk of lacking these consumables, and without 4 total potions, the Bumba sustain won't be enough to stay in lane, at least not without getting poked out. But all of that said, I would love to hear what some of you watching this have to say about the new Bumba's Mask. Do you agree with me, or do you like it as it is? Maybe you have other changes in mind, or perhaps you think it's just too soon to tell. But anyways, that wraps it up for today's video. I just thought I'd share my thoughts on this big change. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.